Will it hurt to know that I purchased them on my own? Nothing but good to you.
But when I just got here, I was just a bit like, I don't want to be here anymore. Pull me out of this.
Good morning, my friends. Trying out this whole restream 2 different platform thing. Please bear with me.
Pull me out of this.
Good morning, good morning. Whoa. Something just happened to the NQ. Uh-oh. All right, good morning, everybody. How we doing? We're game planning right now. I'm not in any positions yet. But we trading today. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's get some levels marked out. I am expecting a nothing burger on the indices. But let's see. Let's see. Yo, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good night was God. What do you mean good night? Holy DDOG, bro. Oh my God. Was that an earnings report? Yeah, holy shit. What an insane move. How are we doing today, my friends? How are we doing? How are we doing? What are you guys paying attention to? What up, Carson? What's up, my brother? Let's see where the echo's coming from. There it is. I found it. It's gone now. Yeah, guys, I don't know. I don't feel good about the indices today. It feels like a range day. If we look at the candle that we had from yesterday, we're opening up in the middle of the range. The NQ has no levels in the area. We're in fact in between a variety of different levels. Gonna keep it low key today. Maybe try to find an options trade. Keep my futures in more of a scalp mode is what I'm thinking. Solo. Guys, I am not seeing a whole lot, honestly. DDOG up a cool 700%. I wonder how much those options are going to be up. Yeah. Hmm. 86 people watching with only 6 likes. Do better. I agree, my friends. Do better. Come on now. I appreciate you, my guy. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Man, I'm not gonna lie, everybody. I am very uninspired by today's potential action. We are just opening up dead in between levels. Haha, jumps 40. Hell yeah, I love you guys. Yeah, I don't really know what to do when we open in the middle of I'm sorry, I'm not trying to sound rude, but this is the definition of bumfuck nowhere. So yeah, I'm just super not interested in the ES or NQ at the moment. GC also doesn't really look all that appealing. Oil. Carson saying, look at oil. We trust Carson with our life. Ooh, a little downside here. This actually does look like it's breaking out of that daily range a little bit. Carson, does that level come from trading view? Is oil the same thing as gold? Like, do I need to switch to trading view? For indices levels, or not indices, excuse me, commodities. Yeah. Weird. And for all my people, don't worry. I'm gonna make I just learned about this the other day. Apparently, on gold and oil, Thinkorswim and TradingView provide different start times for the day. Anyways, I gotta look more into it before I make a little update for everybody. Has anyone found any good individual names to trade either? I'm like struggling out here. Hello. Below 792.50 on ES. Let's see. Aren't we like decently far away from that? Microsoft under 50651. If good morning, AJ. If Google can get above, oh, I like that Google strength. Yeah. I agree, Stammer. I'd love it to spend one day kind of like chopping around at that level. And then if it chops around there, I think the next day breakout could be really nice. Teach YouTube a lesson. I know. Today I decided I'm restreaming, so I'm sending this to Kick and YouTube. And this is really more my test of how do we do on Kick. Does Kick able to handle a trading stream fully? Which I doubt it. I doubt it has any issues. Someone said APP. I am trying to switch to Kick soon because every day that I stream on YouTube, I get my video blocked because I play music. And I'm not willing to sacrifice. If I'm going to be here for hours at a time, I'm not willing to sacrifice the music I play. Got the BAC gap over red from Ron G. You say you were done. Yeah, that was a nice drop from gold. But you're over here naked in the middle of the day. All right, my friends, we got 4 minutes till market open. Let's see how we behave today. Sometimes you make me wanna face it. Ooh. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, Carson, do me a favor. Keep a different window of this kick so I get a viewer. But yeah, for right now, the YouTube chat a little more active. All right, 1 second. I'm not okay. This looks pretty weak, my guys. Actually, yeah, wait. Kick I've been listening to on my phone. Kick is actually up to date more than YouTube. There's a little bit more of a delay on YouTube. Oh my gosh. There's like an extra 10-second delay on YouTube. And that's not... I have it set to the fastest speed. I'm looking at it right now. I have ultra low latency selected. The we need to win refers to the Tradeify Grand Cup / just in general, my friend. We need to win. We need victory, and I will settle for nothing less. All right, we are open. I'm taking it chill to start. No rushing into anything. Yeah, I think that the permanent move to kick is the move, not just for video games / gambling. Which the gambling, for record, my friends, that was me and my best friends in the world trying to have a little bender. Not not promoting it in any way, shape, or form. So far, the NQ is fading down. Here's the thing, guys. I have no interest in longs either unless we get back above the opening print. Which is here. I think I would rather look at shorts. Yeah. Dude, this is just look at this daily chart, my friends. Does this not strike you as range day? This is just screaming range day to me. I don't know if there's even a possibility that this breaks outside of the inside bar of today's range. So, first of all, let's curb our expectations for the day just based off that, all right? I don't like the CRM dumperoonie. Down, got me just in the speed. I love Places to Be. That is such a good song. Yeah, guys, I actually don't know why, but I've listened to both in my headphones. I'm looking at the low latency thing on YouTube right now. But Kick is actually not trying to push you there, but Kick is actually, there's less of a delay. Kick is better. There's less of a delay. Kick is up right now too if you wanted to switch on over. Let me get that link real quick. On Kick, there is zero delay. Wow. Rake, the whole team ate at blackjack last night. Switch to Kick, switch to Kick. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Wow. This was, guys, I promise this is not me trying to do this. But it just, let's see if I post the link, will YouTube block it? Nope, it's there. There you go. I just posted the link in the chat. Okay, we have the NQ cruising under the overnight low to start the day. Dude, I like Kick. This is so much. It's faster. Oh, we're making the switch. Okay, let's see. I was about to go to copyright free music. You know what? I don't give a shit because Kick gives no fucks. So we're going to some 80s rock and we're going to see how that goes. Good morning. Good morning. No, what is it? The Jake Sus emoji. Hold on. Let me get this music. The YouTube delay is insane compared to Kick. That's wild, guys. Apparently, this is a new experience for me. Okay, if we're looking at a potential range day, I'm just keeping an eye on the NQ down here. Come on, baby, love me. That's insane. The YouTube delay is not meant to be that. YouTube advertises itself as it tells me ultra low latency. Pretty girls. Run me out. All right, we are so far about 10 minutes into the day. Remember, no rush. Guys, I really encourage you, go look at Kick and just see the latency difference. Interesting that the ES is not showing the same weakness, or as weak, I should say, versus the NQ. Let's see. All right, we are now taking out the overnight low. Dude, if this first 15-minute bar of the day closes at the low, that should paint a pretty clear picture. What we seeing on some slash GC action? Little bounce, little bounce. At the moment, what I'm leaning towards in the NQ is I want to see how this 15-minute bar closes against this little cross here. How was the date last night? Maxwell asked. I'm not gonna lie to you, Maxwell. It was fantastic. It was fantastic. It's sometimes a little scary to give that result. Oh, it was really good, guys. Even the whole, by the way, I'm moving essentially out of the mainland United States. That got a positive reaction, which... No, dude, no. Joseph, you're fucking... Dude, you have been... I'm about to remove you from the chat, bro. I'm about to remove you from the chat. You're about to, honestly, you're about to be kicked out of everything. I'm about to send an in-person restraining order to you. You basically just named Voldemort. Don't you? Is DDOG? Okay, wait. DDOG was that post-earnings name. I honestly didn't expect it to... I thought it was going to chop around today because I just thought it had moved too much pre-market. I am very interested in DDOG. Dude, the Suburban, the name, that the word X is a very generous term. Very generous. Guys, I am pretty intrigued by this DDOG. I am staring at this DDOG. I am absolutely staring at it. I'm trying to be patient because I don't want to rush into an entry. But I think it really could go to 200s based off that first 15-minute bar. All right, we're going to be patient. The indices are also still on watch. So the only reason I'm somewhat paying attention to the NQ right now is, remember, we just had a pretty lengthy discussion about why it could be a range day. Like, just look at the daily chart. Does this not feel like range day? Right? So if we're looking at a range day, one place that we could potentially pivot would be the overnight low, especially when we have no other levels in the area. Oh, this is an incredible song right here. This is the... But I'm itching, Rake. I need a trade. I know, don't worry. I'm actually fiending myself. I'm trying to think of what I can do. I'm really staring at this DDOG. I just want to get the options contracts at the right price point. Which I think is right now. Oh, I wanted them at like 60 cents. I want to buy them on a down tick though. With me in my mind, and it's the truth. Try not to rush. Try not to rush. All right, YouTube comment. Wow, cool as a fan. 10.99. New here. Does this dude just look at his phone and rack up stream dollars? First of all, monetization on my YouTube has never been on and will never be on. So, respectfully, lig my balls. 2, I was looking at the options contracts of a trade that I am trying to give you information on right now, which, by the way, is already working. So, cool as a fan, 10.29. In the most disrespectful way possible, lig my balls. And I apologize because I didn't mean to be that rude, but I was literally looking at an options contract to try and find a trade. I'm looking at the DDOG like 195s or 200s, but I'm worried they're gonna die on a pullback, so I'm being a little bit patient. Yeah, because like, okay, I've been watching the DDOG 200 calls. I wanted to enter $2 ago. They have not. They've only gone up I'm happy I haven't entered this trade yet. Okay, now I'm not as happy, but the contracts still aren't moving that much. I was gonna try and buy them at 50 to 60 cents, and they are now at 70 cents. This is not a. I don't think I've missed anything yet. NQ is coming down into the 5542s area. I also debated buying some DDOG shares. Remember, I am in this weird loophole where I am trying to make as much as I can on my tax-free account for the next 2 months. I actually don't have an affiliate code for TradeZella. I think I'm supposed to. I just never, full disclosure, I never set it up. Nice, Spencer. One and done for the day. Yeah, bro. Get some fucking rest. All right, D-Dog. Give me a potential entry. That's right. Pull back, premium. Pull back. US 30, let me see. It looks very weak on a first glance. YM, that looks very weak. Still an inside bar on the daily. Next target for the YM downside is 47166. Might be a little bit different on US 30, but that's the area. All right, it's time for the D-Dog, I think. Is Robinhood not letting me enter this trade? Do I bitch on DeFi? Do I see that to left feet that Reebok? I need that breeze. I feel sorry for Skipper. I am trying to get a fill on these D-Dogs, but my Robinhood won't let me. But the entry fill I was targeting was 0.7. How do you get freelance now? Share free that shit and see that. Come on, D-Dog. Come on, D-Dog. If I sleep here tomorrow. Oh, I just totally messed that lyric up if we're being very honest. Come on, D-Dog. The first target here is 191. Come on, give us the strength, D-Dog. Give us the strength. Give us the strength. I have two apologies I'd like to give out. First is to Mr. Chris, I know it's Chris. I think it's Chris Richards, Digital Info. Yesterday, he asked where my stream was, and I was really sassy. You didn't deserve that sass, bro. You're a fucking homie. Long time gang. I'd like to take that sass back because that was just unnecessary of me. Second apology I'd like to give is to Cool's fan 1029. I told you to lick my balls, and that in hindsight, I didn't need to do that. I didn't need to do that. Okay, this is a flip on DDOG that I'm watching closely. So what we don't want is to hold through unnecessary pullbacks. I have about $5,000 in this position, by the way. If I lose the trade overall, it's about a $3,000 stop loss. I'm not gonna lie, I looked away from the NQ for a second. Wow. I can't say. Well, DDOG contract died quicker. Let's see, I need to... My stop is 0.35, which was about that 50%. Let's see how it holds this bar. Hold on, I'm switching one of these charts to the NQ, because... Apologies. Wow! She did not hold back. That trade of the day, I would say, is the retest of the opening print that gives you the sell trigger under that low. Wow. All right, DDOG is right in the spot for me where I'd consider closing it out. Unfortunate, it's the strongest name on the board, and I'm pretty sure it's eventually going to get to this 191s. However, if the NQ is going to keep fading, it will get dragged with it. Let's see. We'd like this to pivot and get back above that bar's high. Okay, that's a good start. K Money says, took that exact trade, MM15. Hell yeah, brother. Great work. Yeah, dude, I think my mistake of the day was writing off the indices in my head as I was like, oh, it's a range day. It's a range day. And that was clearly a mistake. Because so far, we have stabbed under that low. Yeah. Took that gold, MM15. Oh my God, I love you guys. You guys are just making me so happy today. Ah, D-Dog. You're turning around quicker than I wanted. Let's see how it pivots and holds. Right around my stop area. Oh, Mike, I'm sorry, bro. All I can say is that we've all been there before. Man, the last 2 times I traded options on YouTube and Kick was great trades. Today might be the flip side of that. Let's see how we hold underneath this spike. I think my last 2 trades on here were coin and CRM. They were fantastic. Don't. Things to do. Make it do. I know, I saw the gold dump and I was so annoyed because this is what I wanted yesterday. Granted, it was I was just off on the structure of it, you know. The coin trade was awesome last week. I really do mean, and that there's actually a recap of that on YouTube. I really mean at the bottom of my heart, that was one of the best trades of the year for me last Friday. Right here. Oh. This was so sexy. I just wish I had the options, but that was a result of me being in this whole New York thing. Oh, come on, D-Dog. I think that with D-Dog right now, we are just dealing with it having to deal with the market pullback. I don't like to get too political, because honestly, in my opinion, all politicians currently suck. I'm not happy with any current politician. I'll just say this, just because a few people have asked. My decision to leave New York has absolutely nothing to do with the mayoral race. Literally, doesn't matter who won, I'm out. Because there was actually like a high school friend of mine, this girl, that was basically like, she found out I was moving and she was, dude, got in my DMs and was basically like, you're leaving because Zohan, like you're leaving because of the tech, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, I was leaving no matter what. It has nothing to do with anybody winning the Mario race or not. Like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I am moving to the great territory of Puerto Rico. Yo hablo español y yo tomo clases para 8 años. Yo entiendo más que yo hablo, pero durante mis 8 años para español, clases, yo entiendo mucho. I'm not gonna lie, I pulled that out on the date last night and she was like, what the fuck just happened? I was like, yep. Appreciate you, Demon G Demon. I'm gonna make more and more psychology videos. I promise. There are more coming. I really do have a lot of good ideas. Ryan, you gotta do one more meetup before you go, bro. I think I'm gonna try to. It's not gonna be like a big event. Like that was just super. That was so amazing, but those are really expensive. They require a lot of planning. What I want to do before I go is another Domino's day where like we all just meet up at, or maybe we meet up at a bar. And it's just like we all cover our own tabs and we don't rent the place out. We just like go have an afternoon, you know? Exactly. Yeah. Yes, I do think moving will make me want to size up. Absolutely. I actually, to be totally honest with you, have really no interest in trading right now. Because, dude, I don't get to, like, the money I make this month versus 2 months from now, I don't get to keep, like, I get to keep so much more of it. So, yes, I'm super excited to size up. And at the moment, I'm actually mostly trading my retirement account because that's the tax-free version. So what I'm also considering doing is I turned 30 in what? January. It's like a little after 2 months, right? Like end of January 26th. I'll be in Puerto Rico by then, but I'm coming back to New York for my birthday. I'm considering just renting out some place for my birthday, just putting the location out in the sphere and be like, fuck it. Come meet. Like 30. I know. Like I'm turning motherfucking 30, bro. Bro, don't call me Unk. Fuck. You do not just call me Unk, dude. I am not Unk yet. All right, I appreciate that, T. I don't feel like I look 30, truthfully. I really don't. Sorry, guys. I forgot to not have the disclaimer up. I need to put the disclaimer up. All right, DDOG, despite being a massive headache on a brief spike down, is now back towards break even. What's good, Midtown Manny? I do have a course available. It's now part of a very well-priced monthly. Here's the thing. I know this is weird. Give me 2 months. January 1st, we are working on a couple new features, and there won't be any holiday breaks. But it is the greatest course in the world. Chat, well, I hope vouch for me on that, but don't join it yet because I'd like to make it the best version. Actually, I have a couple announcements for current members too, but that I'm going to save till the end of the day because there is something very exciting happening today that came up of yesterday, and I am hyped. I am hyped. I am hyped. It's something that is hints for features coming, something that has never been done before, and it is trading psychology related. That's what I will say, and that's truly all I can say. It is not just a basic journaling feature. I really mean this. We are working fucking hard at building something that, at least to my knowledge, has never been built before. I'm working with a former mastermind student. Yeah. It's not finished yet. No, we're in the testing stages right now, Ron. So we've got a couple former mastermind students working on it. It's gonna take a few versions, I think. We're gonna try to get a beta out for current members within like a month, and then we want to test that a little bit, see how it works, see what we need to tweak, and then come January, we'll kind of publicize it. Yeah, buddy. Manny, before then, I'll be on stream a bunch. Actually, here, Manny, let me do... I'm just going to put a link to my Instagram. That is the platform I'm most popular on, or that I use the most, excuse me. Keep your eye on that, and it'll tell you everything. Okay, DDOG. I love that we're like back to break even and all, but how about we make a bunch of cash, dude? Okay, and I also, give me 1 second. I needed to... I want to load my 2 FUNDEDNEXT accounts. I have 1 legacy and 1 rapid, and I want to work on those a bit today. I'm saving my last Tradeify Grand Cup account stab for tomorrow. Come on, D-Dog. Come on, D-Dog. Come on, D-Dog. Okay, this song was a little bit weird, I'm not gonna lie. But I think that this one was meant for us right now, in this moment. I think there was nothing more that we were meant for is to listen to this song as D-Dog breaks the fuck out. That last song is called Cruel World by Active Child. I really like it. It's from a TV show called The Magicians. Apple, beautiful. Let me see. I haven't seen Apple. I haven't seen Apple. Oh, Apple is beautiful. That is beautiful. Oh, yeah, dude. Guys, I'm going to share some sauce with you in a couple minutes that I've been so excited about since I got on. Just let me figure out this Funded Next account thing real quick. Dude, Goldie, great eyes though, because that Apple chart is really nice. This is the song we needed to hear though. It's just not up loud enough. Lose it. There's all the bitch ass hoes that hate me the most. Oh yeah, I hate you too. Come on, DDOG. Come on, DDOG. Dude, I am loving Kick. And I'm looking at how many people we have on there. We're about split evenly with YouTube right now. And I get it. There's some of you that are YouTube loyalists. I don't know. Kick is actually supposed to be better for making money from like a subscribers thing. I mean, I don't know if I'll ever make money from Kick. That my goal is never to make money from the actual platform, you know. My YouTube monetization has never been turned on. I actually thought about this last night because I was like, okay, would I ever monetize my YouTube? I think if I got to a point where like I have millions of subscribers, and only if it's like a substantial amount of money, like I could make like $100,000 by monetizing my YouTube. Because guess what? Then I can give it all away, right? But I never intend to make money off my YouTube off ad revenue, because I hated when people had ads on videos when I was like trading videos I was trying to watch. Like, dude, I'm just trying to learn about trading. Interesting. The Funded Next Rapid accounts are more expensive than the legacies. I guess because you can pass in a day, but they have payout caps. You'd think the one without payout caps would be... YouTube still puts ads on your videos, you just don't get paid for them? That's honestly ridiculously depressing. Okay, well now I'm gonna turn it on, and then I'll just give away all the money that I get from it, because if they're putting ads on you guys anyways, I'm sure I'll only make like a couple $1,000 this year from YouTube, but like, unless I'm putting massive budget into the videos and doing stuff like, it doesn't make sense to try and, yeah. Maybe I just follow the Mr. Beast method. Okay, yeah, the rapid accounts on FundedNext are actually cheaper. That's crazy to me, because it's more expensive ones have. But I guess the legacies, you need 3 days to pass the eval. So I guess that's the idea. Oh, they don't put ads on. Okay, well, guys, to be clear, yeah, I would never do this. Yeah, this. Maybe on Cardo, maybe what they're saying is on live streams, there's no ads because I don't have monetization on. The only reason I would ever turn it on is if we as a collective group realized that there's ads no matter what, whether I have them on or not. And then if that's the case, I'll turn monetization on so that I can at least get paid from it and give it away to you guys. If there's no ads on the stream, then I won't turn it on. DDOG is working out well here. The options contracts are up a cool chunk. Nice, dog. We up a solid 50% on the DDOG. I'm gonna get ready to go half out of the DDOG at this overnight high. The NQ did trigger what's known as a 2-minute sell, right? This is a 2-minute potential lower high. Off the level, that is a valid short stab. It's just hard because the 15-minute looks like it could be. Yeah, so I see the 2-minute vision. Remember, this is what we always talk about. Oh, excuse me, 5-minute. That was a 5-minute sell. We always talk about, you want to see the vision on all the other time frames. I see the 5-minute potential lower high there, but I don't know if I see the vision on the 15. Maybe this as kind of treating it like a downside 1, 2, 3. Peace out, Max. Have a great one, my brother. People say I prefer kick, no interruptions. I love that. Fuck yeah. Okay, D-Dog, don't you, dude, if we turn around just short of that overnight high. That 5-minute sell looks like it's getting some follow through. DDOG. That's a cluck move. I don't know what this song is. Maybe that's why we need a classic pump song, a classic pump song. And what's better song to get for the market to go higher towards than the theme song of Pineapple Express? I'm gonna put the disclaimer. All I wanna do is bump, 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 and take your money. All right, D-Dog, we literally need this. Dude, this playlist is such a weird mix, I'm not gonna lie. I call it the oldies. I'll share it, but it's so weird. It has a mix of like old 80s rock and then some new, like, dude, it's just, I can't even explain how funky it is. I do think it's joint time. The only part I'm not happy about is D-Dog is back near break even. We were up 50% a minute ago. I got kind of greedy looking for another 1 penny. That's crazy. That 5-minute sell really worked out well on the NQ right off the level. Wow. I mean, I was a little hesitant because of the 15, but that retest, I mean, downside 1, 2, 3 in. Might have to exit the D-Dog at even on the remaining. I highly recommend you guys just if you're going on to a YouTube live stream or a Kick live stream and asking someone to bless you with $50, I do believe at the bottom of my heart that the best thing you could do is kind of shift your mindset. A better use of your time is studying, learning the work of it all. Spending your time going and asking on people's live stream to get $50 or to get a free account or all that. I don't mean it as in like I'm annoyed by it. I really don't care. Like I love you. I'm not giving you $50. But my genuine response would be don't use your energy and time doing that. Because look, even if I gave you a free account, you would blow it. Not to be a dick, it would get blown. So I think human to human, the best thing you could do is kind of get yourself out of that mindset and start to think about, okay, how can I take this time to study? Dude, that 2 minute was just, This should go to remind you, if you can manage to be patient, you can find entries. This entry directly off a level with a 25-point stop. So a 25-point stop has already moved over 100-something points. This is getting into double digit R multiple return. Just for being patient. Come on, DDOG. We need the dude. We need the $1 million. Cool as a fan 29, my dog, bro. That actually, I respect that more than you possibly know. I apologize for my Ligma comment again. That was, whilst funny, probably a little bit overly aggressive. I appreciate you, my bro. Hopefully we can continue to keep rocking on. Sorry, actually PHL, remember too, Adrian, PHL in this scenario, we were using this as potential lower high. Dude, this song fucks so hard. I literally just like, I can't get over it. Like, I love when I hear Shady Nasty, the band who Fred mixed this with, just yelling in my ear, "You're not working hard enough." I'm like, fuck, bro. Am I not working hard enough? God damn. Here we go. Here we go.
That's a lot. Maybe not.
That's a
Got
lot.
to be hostile,
Maybe
my
not.
style, hostile. I've run my life in miles. That's a lot. Maybe not. Got to be.
Love, you're not working hard enough. NQ is down into its lower level here. We have made a little level-to-level move. Does it hold? I don't know. Honestly, this is pretty weak. All right, NQ level has officially been tagged. If you were short from here, I would start to be watching like, all right, how are we reacting here? I would say NQ shorts feel a little late at this moment. If you want NQ shorts, I would wait for a little bit more consolidation. You don't want to short right into a failure to go lower. Not saying it's going to, but it could. The real short spot was up here, so I would more study that, right? Look at the price action that was occurring here and study that. That's what I would do right now. But I don't think it's, again, we could keep going lower. Absolutely. That's a very real possibility. However, your risk reward is skewed because you're shorting at a support level. Dude, guys, can I also just say, words can't explain how much I love you. I really love streaming. I love coming on here and being able to do something I love, which is trading. I also think I'm pretty damn good at it. And I get to do something I'm good at and that I'm passionate about and that I love. And then I get to chat with you all at the same time. It's just, and like, you guys fuck with me and you let me smoke a joint. You jam out to my music. Like, it's a pretty amazing thing that we've got going on. And sometimes I don't know if I express my gratitude as much as I should, because it's very high. So I love y'all. I actually learned this song. Sorry I didn't mean to change it up on the banger. The other one, Baby Again, is a banger. This one, little less of a traditional banger, but I actually learned the piano because of it. I just thought this was such an amazing piano song, you know? All right, DDOG, I really don't want you to fail under that low, so I'm stalking pretty aggressively now. mainly annoyed that the market is dying because one, I'm not short the NQ. Two, if the market could merely not die, it doesn't even have to go up. If it could just could have gone sideways here, DDOG would be going to 200. Like, this relative strength is very clear. And in my opinion, it's very clearly only fading because the market is extremely weak. It's not even fading aggressively. It's fading in a way that it's still looking like it's going to trail higher. I don't know if I'll do a tour again next year. Honestly, the tour this year was super exhausting, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it was so much fun. It was so rewarding, but it was really exhausting. It was very expensive. I don't really mind about the cost. It's more just, it was really debilitatingly exhausting because my trading kind of got out of whack. As soon as I got home from the tour, I made a shit ton of money. So I was like, oh, maybe are these correlated, right? Like, I literally made so much. I started trading so well immediately when getting home from the tour. I made like 40K on CRM in like a day. I started doing like that. So I don't know. The tour is hard. That was, for those of you who don't know, this summer I did 5 events, all in the span of basically like a month. I did Hawaii, I did London, Bay Area, New York, LA. All 5 of those I hosted free events where the whole goal, I wasn't selling anything. Like, the whole goal was just traders coming and connecting. And it was truly the most incredible experience of my life. I think my mistake, or not mistake, but if I could do it again and do it a little bit differently, I would space the schedule out a little bit more. It was a lot to do that, and still try to focus on trading, right? So I don't know if I'm gonna do a full-on tour next year, but I would like to host a meetup in Florida because we haven't done that place yet. Do another one in New York. Oh, I won't forget Maine. Maine was a great one. But I want to do another one in Florida. I want to do one in New York. We have to go back to LA at this point. I want to do Chicago, but I want to, PR of course, but I want to space them out because last year, I think this summer, my mistake was trying to do it all in a month. It was really tiring. Here's the other thing. I love doing them and I have no problem paying for them, taking on the business expense. That being said, I did this year, one thing I go back and forth because I don't like the idea of having, like, I've done these before, but this year what we decided to do is we were like, no cameraman, no vlog, like no YouTube out of it. Because when people see a camera, it does change the vibe a little bit, right? It's like, oh, now we're making a video, right? So instead, we just did Polaroid cameras and like one photographer that like made everyone comfortable, you know what I mean? So it wasn't like we were shooting a YouTube video. It was like we were doing what we were supposed to do. We were just hanging out, like we were being natural, like, and so I loved that. That was amazing. That being said, from an investment like if I'm going to spend XXX on it, it would be nice to have a YouTube video to show of it. You know what I mean? But it's this ultimate dichotomy because it's like, I really, at the bottom of my heart, I believe that if we had a videographer there trying to take videos, the vibe would have changed instantly because then it's just different. You know, it's just massively different when you have essentially someone like, it feels like a YouTube video. And I that's not what I wanted it to feel like. That being said, I really wish we had a YouTube video that was just like a fly on the wall afterwards. So in the next meetups, the one thing I do want to figure out is how can we document them better with it still achieving the feeling like without achieving the, because that's the thing. I don't want to film it and make it a YouTube video because again, it changes the vibe. Everyone there, it's like, oh, this isn't authentic. Like, you know, we're here for a video. So I won't, but at the end, I think everyone would be happy if we did have a video they could look back on. So it's this weird, I'm trying to figure it out. Lindsay, I'm sorry. I skipped through a couple songs fast. Which was the one that you said you could listen to on repeat for forever? So I can throw it back on for you. I didn't mean to change it. Okay, so I actually like this idea. Meta glasses, but we just have like 10 or 15 people wearing them. That's actually a super good idea because it wouldn't be invasive. Like nobody would think that like it would change the vibes of the events. That's actually a really great idea. I love that. Meta, like 10 different people wearing Meta glasses, a bunch of Polaroid cameras still. No, 100%, Adrian. It's just tough because I will like, there's just a balance. We just want to find the balance, right? Because I don't want people to come in and ultimately feel like the only reason they came to an event was so we were making a YouTube video, you know? And like, it's just, because the first event I did, I think some people kind of felt that way. Because like the camera pulled up and we were like, yo, like all this. So, and I just wouldn't want people to feel that way. So we're going to find the middle ground. We're going to find a middle ground. Baruch Yosef 2493. What up, my brother? Appreciate you watching and tuning in. I am very biased to my own strategy. Again, at the moment, hold off on anything from me till January because we are bringing these brand new features and additions that are going to be so incredible. But a good book in the meantime, a really cheap PDF that you can find online. I'll type it in the chart. So this is always my, I'm putting it in the YouTube and the Kick chat. This is always my go-to intro level book, basically. Like, haven't traded before, haven't done a money TA, you're kind of a newer trying to begin with in technical analysis. This book doesn't really give you like a concrete strategy, but it gives you a good understanding of all the basics. And it's very, like you could read it in a 45-minute, hour-long span scanning through it. Very straightforward to read. Awesome, right? Yeah, it's just very like, hey, here's what a candle is. Here's what support and resistance are. Here's a trend, you know? And it's not supposed to be, here's the best strategy in the world. Yeah. What up, my dog? I am currently long on DDOG. This trade is sitting about break even, but it was up at the highs about 60%-ish. I was a little greedy bastard trying to aim for more. And that being said, I still think we can go to 200. So like, I'm doing this very intentionally. But this is the trade that I've taken at the moment. The trade on the futures today was definitely the shorts. I missed it. There was several very good entries. There was this 2-minute sell off the opening print there, 2-minute sell here. Now we're consolidating down at a level. Yeah, we're technically, the WAP is technically closed right now. If you can find it, you could buy at the full price point. Come January, we have new features that are launching and a discount. So if I was you, I would, and you aren't currently in there. If you are currently in there, stay, because Very soon, we're going to have a beta version of something that I really could use your help testing and perfecting. If you're not in there yet, it would, I mean, I'm probably losing a sale right now, but it would make more logical sense to wait till January. We'll have a discount, and we'll have like a few new features that will be beta tested by our current members, so we can like perfect them a little bit. It just kind of makes sense to wait till January. Yeah. Dude, another reason why I am loving this DDOG trade at the moment. Look at this hourly chart and the 1, 2, 3 that's being formed. Now, I don't love that the high came from this bar here. There's still a chance that that could be a reversal, and under the next hourly low, we continue to pull back a bit more. But I do like the potential for a 1, 2, 3, which would include the next bar trending above those highs. If your issues are levels and patience, the levels part I will for sure be able to help you with in January. That part won't be a problem. The patience is something that you will develop with the thick skin of time as you go. Also, you just want to always follow your original trading plans. Like, when we got to this high, I was up about 1R, right? Which with the position size I have on was like $2,500. I'm not trying to sound like I have too much money, like blah, 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 blah. $2,500 isn't going to make or break anything for me, especially when I was risking $2,500, right? Which I was. If this went wrong, I would have lost $2,500 or more, right? So when we get here, I'm not super inclined to exit. Now, I do think I should have trimmed because of dynamic R, right? And I knew the premium was acting like this. I should have taken some off. That was a greedy mental mistake. But the reason I was able to hold is because I really think that this name can go to 200. And if that happens, we're not going to be talking about $2,500. We're going to be talking about $15,000 or $20,000, right? And so a lot of this has come with me accepting over time, being able to be aware that, hey, I'm okay letting a $2,500 profit fade back to even or even a $2,500 loss, because I know when push comes to shove and it comes time to make the move that I plan for, not only will the charts do it, but I have the skills to hold for it. Guys, I'm going to take a quick ad break and talk about... Wait, hold on. Terrible timing for the ad break. I got to add something first. Guys, quick ad break. If you have a second today, go ahead and check out the website above, toolsrt.com. This is an ad for me. I built this website myself. I think it's pretty cool. Me and AI cooked and went to the lab. I spent several days back and forth with AI. You can compare different prop firm prices. You could compare how much it is to buy multiple accounts for one firm. There's a table, there's deeper tools, and I built it myself. So this is a self ad. If you are interested in comparing different prop firms, consider using the site listed above at toolsrt.com. You also can find yourself some discounts, and I spent several hours building it. Not hours, days. It took me like 5 days. However, I'm gonna be honest, I've never built a website in my life. I've actually never even done anything remotely close to building a website. So selfishly, I'm pretty proud that I was able to put this thing together with no outside resources. If you also have any suggestions on stuff you'd like to see added to the site, please do keep me posted. With that being said, thanks for listening to my ad break, and let's get back to business. It was not vibe coding. I used a site called bolt.new and Claude. And so Manny, Midtown Manny, 200 would technically not be a part of the level system I use. We're at all-time highs right now, I believe, right? Let me check. Yeah, we're at all-time highs right now. The level system I use doesn't, like, you have to have previous data to have a level. I'm just thinking that because we had such a strong earnings report, and look how strong DDOG is in comparison to the market. The market has been tanking all morning. If the market's been tanking and DDOG's been holding so strong, a very basic deductive logic in my head would be more like, hey, if the market can manage to hold, then we can possibly get a stronger trend on DDOG. Now, if we get a stronger trend, we can clear out this overnight high here. And then above that 192, the next logical area on a round number would be 200. On your website, side-by-side comparison shows the text in white and the background is white. Doesn't show anything in there. Thank you, Goldie. That must have happened in the most recent update. I will fix that post this stream. Thank you very much for the heads up. Let me take note of that. Absolutely, Manny. Dude, you said you were new earlier and you've been on the whole time. Are you kidding me? I love you for that. Oh my God, have I not transitioned? Has the stream been on my face this whole time? Oh no, it transitioned. Okay, okay. You can't like on kick? Ah, what the hell? Oh wait, I need to figure out what I need. Apparently I like need. I have achievements I need. I need achievements. All right, give me 1 second. Dude, the 20K line, Omar. Oh my God, I want to play skate. I haven't played skate in so long. 20K line is when you're playing the video game Skate. and you like are racking up points as you're like doing the line. Dude, me and Omar, we need 20K on the line where you score 20K on like scoring kick flips and grinds and all that. Me and Omar need 20K on the line we need fucking water, bro. Okay, this song is way too slow and sad. I also do need to eat something. All right, BRB, give me 1 second. I gotta get a protein bar. This is my favorite song of all time, by the way. This is currently my favorite song of all time. Later, my dudes. Yo, trading inspo. Congrats on top 20. Let's go, dog. Nice, Snipe. You'll get the 5 cons tomorrow. Cheers, my Ryan. I appreciate you, my bro. Yeah, I'll be walking away in just a minute myself, to be honest. I'm a little tired. I also slept I didn't get to bed till like 3 a.m. last night. Not because anything happened. When it's a first date and you actually think it goes well, you don't want that to happen, dude. Because then it's like, wait, if I like you, you're like, wait, you always do that on first dates, you know? You always do that on first dates, do you? Like, I don't know that. So I don't on first dates. I don't. Unless again, the difference between, you know, outs at the bar and a one night stand and all that. But on a date where I actually like the person, hell no, I don't. Are you kidding me? I don't want them to think that that's what I do. Much like I wouldn't want them doing that on first dates. No, Bison, don't tell me that's cap. You actually like the person. You could see on multiple more dates and more than that. I don't want to smash on first date because I don't want them doing that on first dates. So you can't be a hypocrite. You know what I mean? You can't be like, oh, I want my wife to not sleep with people after one date, but then you do it. You know what I mean? Breezy, you got it. You know it. You get it. Never. If it's going well, right? If it's going terrible, then like, whatever. You know, do what you do. We're human beings. Do what you gotta do. No, I did not actually, Jake. Oh, I know, I did not. I actually didn't. To be fair, at the time, we didn't know she was a shocker. So, this DDOG trade is now in the phase of taking 6 bajillion years. Sweet little misty. Just that sweet little misty. Yuri, that's the most scary, accurate thing I've honestly ever heard. I think I want to go long on the NQ for a scalp. Off this level. Ah, I'm torn. I'm being patient. I'm trying to be patient. I'm trying. This is such a strong downtrend that it's hard to fight that right now.
If you don't like me, then sue me. Cash me, it ain't wise, okay? I don't know what they told you, but I ain't the one, and I'm still in my prime, okay? SI don't sit around twiddling.
15 minute on the NQ looks like the opposite. Yeah. Look at that under the level. I was gonna say. Even though it's off the level, the higher frames are not giving that approval. Later, Avas. I appreciate you, gang.
When I get home, I want you. When I get home, I want you. Hello, I got places to be.
Hello, I got places to be.
Hello, I got places to be. Like me next to you, and you next to me. Hello, I got places to be. Like me next to you, and you next to me. Hello, I got places to be. Like me next to you, and you next to me, and you next to me, and you next to me, and you next to me. Hello, I got places to be.
Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second, and I'll get back to some chat questions. Apologies.
Hello, I got places to be. Pretty brown, got me weak in the knees. Slow up, you hold me down, I'm readjusting my speed. I've been gone too long, baby doll, don't leave, okay, I'm mad. Put up on the gas, running up on the moon and damn, what I gotta do. Gotta move that ass, that's right. Tell me what that fast track like. Baby girl, there's nothing that can keep me from you. Haters always wanna keep me from you. Got me picking up my speed now for you. Please be loyal. Kiss, you know you got that. Hello, I got places to be. Like me next to you, and you next to me.
Hello, I got places to be. Like me next to you, and you next to me.
Hello, I got places to be.
Yes, you.
Like me next to you, and you next to me.
Places to be.
Next to me,
And you next to me.
and you next to me.
Hello, I got places to be.
Sorry, I'll be right back for the questions. I'm getting an email that I'm just making sure I got my shit handled. All right. YouTube questions I've seen. Any trades today? Yes. DDOG calls. They were up about 60%. Tiniest bit off. I got a little greedy, aiming for more. And still holding those, though. The 60% was nice. Do I think NQ could hold here? Yes, we're at the level, so I do think it could hold here. That being said, so far, it is acting like it wants to go down to that 282s, that untested from the other night, which is so close that it would make me think that it'd get there.
There was a little drawing of a heart next to that, followed by an exclamation.
Felix, do me a favor and throw that in the MM chat, questions chat channel. In like 10 minutes, I'll answer it in there. I'll figure out. I don't know I got to look back at it. So throw it in there for me so we don't lose that. And I got you. Why was I looking at DDOG today? It is a post-earnings setup. A post-earnings setup. We had a move up, an untested overnight high, a pullback, And then we looked for an entry to go test that overnight high. It's a very traditional post-earnings setup. Very traditional post-earnings setup. Yeah, I mean, this looks very weak. I might am tempted to try a shorty poo on the NASDAQ just for a move down into that level, but I don't want to chase into a low. Oh man, I might try that short because it feels like if it's just a scalp looking for a target into this, but then you look at the risk reward, you're like, dude, it feels high probability. That untested overnight low there probably only be a what, 15-point scalp, but which is not a traditional trade for me. I like 150-point trades traditionally, but this looks fairly obvious. And there she go into the overnight low. Come on, NQ. Just die a little bit more. And DDOG starting to pivot. All right, NQ, that overnight low got taken out. I wonder if that is the low. I wonder if that's where we were working for this whole time. Usually we don't just like tick it and then immediately turn around, so I'm a little suspect. I think that this still might go a little bit lower.
There was a little drawing of a heart next to that, followed by an exclamation mark. The back of his was covered in stuff like Brandon is not a very nice guy, that Alex And that had an explanation thing too.
Come on, DDOG.
He hit the spot and he let himself be drawn in.
My stream on YouTube was temporarily blocked. Yeah, we're done, dude. We're moving to kick full time. That's ridiculous. I'm waiting till it comes back on. All right, there's my camera back. There we go. Waiting for the YouTube stream to come back on. Dude, look at that hold of the overnight low, though, then right back into the level. Oh, our levels have been very on point today, my friends. Later, Mike. Adios. Fuck yeah, Breezy. That's huge. Later, Mike. Adios. Fuck yeah, Breezy. Oh, sorry for the. That's huge. Later, Mike. Adios. Fuck yeah. Sorry, echo, echo, echo. Sorry. I'm waiting for the YouTube stream to come back. My stream is no longer being blocked because of, there we go. Dude, we are so done with YouTube. Yeah, bottom 30% starting after Monday's close, Breezy, but it's not of our team, it's of the overall competition. Yeah, whole thing. All right, YouTube friends. I love you. YouTube is back, but I'm going to end the stream on YouTube because I want to play music, and that just got fucking blocked. So if you have any interest in continuing to watch every now and then, please, I urge you to follow my kick. Don't be discouraged by the lack of videos that were on there. They will now all be on there going forward. Any tips to keep a funded account alive? Yes, cut your risk to 5% of your overall drawdown available. So if you have $2,000 of drawdown available, try cutting the risk to $100 per trade. That's 5%. That means you get 20 bullets in the chamber. Okay, it's after payouts. Okay, if you're blowing them after payouts, it's tough, dude. Blowing an account after payout, like a lot of times, I get it. It kind of makes logical sense because it's like you just took all the money out. There's really not a great answer because you could go a few different ways. One, I still believe the best solution is to withdraw as much as you possibly can from the account, right? That's still option A, right? Option B, though, is strategically leave a little bit more capital in there so that you have more drawdown to do it. Those felt like really bad answers. I wish I got a better answer for you on that. I would say dedicate some cash, right? But after that, okay, well, after that, the risk with ES is only 1 point of the $100 risk, right? Okay. Sorry, Giovanni, there's like a 30-second delay on YouTube, so hold on. I'm going to wait a second. Okay. So it's a few different things, right? One, if you're trying to keep it like alive, like you mentioned, first I need to know, are you trading them conservatively or are you... What the hell is going on? What just came into my ear? All right. Sorry. There's too much going on. Thank you. Giovanni, let me come back to this one. YouTube flipping out on me as well. Let me come back to that one on Kick tomorrow. Let me get back to you tomorrow on it, but I will. The NQ is currently tanking. Yeah, bro. That sigh of like, oh man, I missed a pretty clean short, dog. All right, my friends. I think this is where I end the stream for the day. I really am upset that that YouTube blocked the stream mid thing because it also just sent notifications to all my YouTube people and said we're back at the end of that. Dude, yeah, I'm just really I keep trying to like make it work on YouTube because I have an audience there and I like don't want to just abandon it, but at the same time I don't like make money from doing this. I just like Why do I want to be able to play fucking music like that? Like, yeah. So we're moving to Kick full time. Fuck YouTube. I'm over it. There's also no lag on Kick. Way better. And I'm gonna end the stream for now. This was an amazing 2.5 hour stream. I love you all so much. You're the greatest people in the history of the discoverable universe, and it's really not close. If you were to compare like all of the top human beings that have ever existed in our discoverable universe, every single one of you would be on the list. I love you more than you could possibly imagine, and we'll talk soon. All right?